Right. Right. This should be working. Hello everyone and welcome back to F1 Total. This is Division 2, Round 11, the penultimate round of what has been a very good season, it has to be said. After Monza, I'm sure you saw what a race that was, but the stewards really determined that race in the end. And ultimately, it cost Kuko a lot of points. No, not Kuko. Pinky. Yeah, Pinky lost a lot of points. And he's now 11 behind going into this race. So Kuko does need a hell of a... I keep mixing them up. Phantom needs a hell of a race in order to bring this back into contention for... Well, he should be in contention either way, but to really put himself in proper, like, you want to be able to beat him on track and know that's enough. But at the moment, he would need a P1 with fastest lap and Kuko in P3. And I think that would be the minimum just to tie it up, which is definitely doable, but we shall see. There is obviously a full quality. Well, we've missed half of quality here because the stream took a while to go up, but we've got the rest of this quality session and 29 laps around the Yas Marina circuit. Phantom Fox is finishing a lap here. According to the game, it was a double purple. We'll see as he crosses the line now. Goes third with a 23 flat. That is around just over 2/10 off pole at the moment. Is that Pinky on a lap? I think it is. We will ride on board with him. Obviously, we were just talking about the fact that he needs to gain points today. And he has matched his first sector time. So a better second sector needed for Pinky to boost himself up the grid. He is 5/10 off the provisional pole time as it stands. As he comes down to a tricky chicane, which it's very hard to get through this pit. As you can see, it's so hard to get the foot down at the right time. But if you get it right, it can really find you some lap time. Pinky did struggle with it there, but he has still found 2/10. Obviously, some of these drivers will have the advantage of racing in Div 1, Pinky included, although he did retire early in the Grand Prix after an incident with me and Dylan. Pinky was actually deemed at fault. Thought that was slightly harsh. I don't think a penalty was deserved, but anyways, he comes towards the line now. Still has a lot of ERS left, so very conservative there. Rounding the final corner to the line, 23-1. He's lost 2/10 in the final sector and actually doesn't even gain a spot. Marcello invalidated Edwin, rounding the final corner now. He is going to set a 23-4 to go into 8th. Solioni starting. Berberdino 1/10 up. Finishes 1.5 up. Goes into 3rd, breaking into the 22s by 0.006 of a second. I do have a terrible nose day. It's a mix of blocked and runny, so that is why my voice is not the usual. Although some people may not have even heard it before, so they may think this is me. Is there anyone on a lap? Oh, Sully was. He is back there. Okay. Edwin not improving, so yeah, no one on a lap at the moment. The next person to start one will be Mihai. Hi. Sorry, my mic is shit, it keeps disconnecting. But we are back on board with Mihai for his lap. Track evolution shouldn't be too much of a factor, but it probably means more in races like these at night. So Mihai's raw pace, for example, could be 10th, but because he's setting a lap later in this session for now, he could see himself push up to like 6th. But obviously the true pace will be found at the final moment of qualifying. Who can get the most out of the lap. These times just provisional. Everyone will go out again towards the end of the session. Some will like to go twice, some will like to go 3 times. It's completely driver preference. Some like to save a set of softs. I'm like that myself. I will always save a set of softs. If I go out 3 times, it's on a used set. 53.5 for Mihai. He's used all of his ERS already. And he is going to the final sector with basically no ERS. I no idea what this lap will be. I don't know what the comparison is for sector times. But we will stay on board with him. As I think Kuko is on a lap behind. That will be important. So yeah, Mihai well off the pace here in this lap as he slots himself 14th, just ahead of Action Rick. Whoa, Kuko, massive slide. Gabri, who's already on pole, extends his gap by 2.5 tenths. A 22.5 for the Italian. We saw Kuko just a second ago, and he has spun, broken his wing, looking not to be out there. That has going through him is Bazooka. So he's finishing a lap. And to the line, he is going to set a 23.6, good enough for a P10. Sully on a lap? Not really, no. I mean, he's on hot lap, and he is lagging class. That could be me, but I don't think he is pushing there. Perpetinho on an out lap is there. Actually pushing right now. Dylan is. Not sure what his sector split was after sector 1, but he is pushing at the moment. All the way down to P13. That is not what his pace is like. He is up there with the rest. He should be in that top. Has to be said, it's a very competitive top. I'd say 9, 10, 11. Like on a given day, any of those drivers could be in any of those positions. That's how close Div 2 is. And you just don't know what to expect. 2.5 heads up, purple supposedly. At the moment, that would only push him up to P10, so maybe there's more to find in the final sector. About the right ERS to be at going through this section as it gains you through this twisty, low-speed section, just about avoiding track limits. Through both those corners there, he's done well to not get a penalty there. As he rounds the final corner, very short run to the line. It's going to be a 23.3, good enough for P7. I don't know if he'll get another lap in this session. Perpetinho has started a lap, meanwhile. Guy goes 300, well, nearly 400s quicker. He needs, what is it, 4.5 tenths for pole. It's going to take a hell of a lot of a second and third sector. I didn't even realise Sully went just 500s behind Gabri at some point. Maybe when I thought he was not on a push-up, he was. Or I just didn't focus on him after that. But anyway, he's up to second and back in the pit, so he will be back out again, obviously, for the final laps. And Perpetinho not improving. Will he take this to the line, or will he go back to the pits and try and get out on a new set before the end of the session? Meanwhile, his teammate has come out for his outlap. Meanwhile, Lanky Brown. Jesus, I don't even know if that's a voice crack or what it was, but Jesus, that was horrendous. So Perpetinho will take this to the line, and it will be a 22.8. He does improve, goes to third. Wait, no, sorry. He was third already. I'm an idiot. He just extends the gap in third. Meanwhile, Edwin, he goes into third, a 22.7. Good lap from him in the VCAB. Let's see, obviously Bernardino not. Lanky Brown, who's up, but he invalidated. Marcello yet to set a lap in the session. 2 minutes to go. He has dived into the pit lane. He's not going to get out again. If that's his qualifying done, he's not going to have time to get out again. Not a chance. If he does, fair play. So the first lap will be Pub Dog. Yes, Pub Dog. Everyone's out right now except for Lanky Brown, Dylan, Marcello, and of course Flavors and Leon, who are retired. Flavors with the quality ban. I'm not actually sure what happened to Leon. I missed it. Trying to set up stream. But we'll ride on board with Pub Dog for now as he glides through sector 1. Lanky Brown is retiring. He and Dylan, so they will not be going out again. They were in the pits. 17.5 in the first sector for Pub Dog. Minor improvements there. And it has to be said, everything will count in this session. It's very tight. And once you... Marcello, yeah, he's not getting out again. So, yeah, this is it for qualifying. We stay on board with Pub Dog as he goes through that tough chicane. As I said earlier, very hard to get the throttle down and get the you're not sliding on the exit. It's so hard to get perfectly every time. Over 1.5 tenths up for Pub Dog. Could sneak himself into the top 5 here if he finds a little more in the last sector. We've got Gabri is just ahead, but he will make the line before Pub Dog arrives, and he'll be the last one to settle up as well. Right in the limit for Pub Dog, using the last of that ERS he has available as he rounds the final corner. There's Gabri, but now Pub Dog to the line, goes P5, breaks into the 22s. Next up we've got a Williams of Phantom Fox, who is also 2 tenths up himself, so he could push himself into the top 3 with this. To the line, he's going to go pole. 5 tenths improvement. He's found an extra 4 tenths in the final sector. Unbelievable from him. Sully not improving at the moment. We'll go to Pinky though, who is also not improving. He's going to have to find something out of the bag in this final sector. He's got a lot of ERS left. He really needs to use that more to maximize lap time. Yeah, he stays in P7 improvement, but no position gain. Sully, he's invalidated, I think. And meanwhile, further back, I think the Ferraris are towing each other, I want to say. Gabri going for pole. Kuko down in 11th. He is invalidated. So a championship leader will start this race from no better than P11. We'll see if Mihai can put a spanner into that. I don't know if he's still going. So Gabri needs 600s more or less. He was 400 up into the middle sector. Can he find pole? Yes. 700 of improvement. 700 ahead of Phantom. Over a 10th improvement. And he regains that pole position for Ferrari. Gabri, no stranger to pole position in Div 2. But can he finally convert that? He's had a lot of issues over the seasons. Wi-Fi, his own driving, just horrible luck with safety cars, etc. He's a tough record from converting that pole to a win. Can today be the day? For constructors, he's going to have to do it himself at the moment. Kuko all the way down to 11th. So despite Piggy having a poor qualifying in 7th, Kuko not even in the top 10. We will see how this plays out as quali is now officially over. So here are your final results of qualifying. Gabri takes pole for Ferrari with Phantom 700 behind, Sully making it Williams 2-3, Edwin in the RB in P4. Then we've got Bernardino and McLaren 5-6 here. Third row lockout. Alpine, Pinky, the championship protagonist in 7th. Sean in 8th. Otherwise 9th. Dylan 10th. Championship leader Kuka all the way in the 11th. Mihai 12, Bazooka 13, Mike Brown 14, Pisk 15, 16th is Rick, 17th Flavors, 18th Marcelio, and 19th Leon. Fucking hell, that was a lot. This should be sorry, I am mumbling on my own words. This should be I've done it again. Right, let's start from scratch here. This should be a thrilling race. Obviously, I've said it enough times, I don't think Kuko wants here every time. He is P11. So he's going to have to fight through the field to make sure his championship is still in his hands going into the final race. There's only 4 positions between them, but that could mean a lot on a race start. Pinky could easily find himself further on the field, while Kuko could find himself struggling to make up those positions. And obviously, I know Kuko is a big Juventus fan, so I'm not sure if he's going to have one eye on his TV watching that, as 5 lights are about to come on in Abu Dhabi. We are underway. Gabri on picks. Glitches up to first, but no, it is Gabri from Phantom. Phantom looks to the inside. Gabri gives him the face. Phantom takes the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix into turn 1. Not a very big run down there, but he's managed to make it stick. Phantom into the lead. I'm not sure what the story is with Pigs, because he is not leading this race. Yeah. Oh, there's damage there for one of the McLarens. I'm not sure who that was. All of them pile one by one. Yeah, Pigs finally back into there. Further back here, it's going to be wheel to wheel. Oh, it's the McLarens squabble almost. I think to defend, Berberdino almost attacked Punk Dog, his teammate. Kuko up to 7. Meanwhile, I haven't even noticed Pinky's down to 14th on the race stars. 14th. 15th. He hasn't even got a broken wing. What has happened to Pinky? He's down to 16th. What has gone wrong for Pinky? Kuko's all the way up in 7th. Well, Pinky, 9 positions back. I know I said how it could easily go Pink's way, but I never had the chance to say that it could easily go do right. That's Kuko! That is Kuko! He has been it! And a safety car comes out in the process. Wow! And you see some drivers down to pit's front wing changes. That is huge. Kuko drops it out in the TV corner. Bring a safety car. He is pitting, obviously. He has broken his wing. Wow, what a start to this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Kuko can go hard to the end here, though. That could be crucial. Now, the hards are very bad here, performance-wise. They felt very poor to drive on, but they can go the distance on that. That's sometimes better than having better tyres but having to pit. But wow, that is... Like again, yeah, what a start here in the Yas Marina circuit. We've got 6 people watching, 6 people being treated to a great start here. I'm not sure what the story is for here. Like, they're right in front of each other, but these gaps... Hopefully EA does not fuck us over and ruin it on us. Because this, like, if you thought Kuko in 11th and Pinky in 7th was good, now we've got Pinky in 14th and Kuko in last. Now, I think some might dive into this. I know one of the McLarens got damaged. I'm not sure which one of the two. It's Berberdino. So you'd assume he'd dive in, but he should still be at least close to Kuko, if not ahead. It's very slow last sector. He actually stays out. Sean, though, pits from 7th. I'm not sure if there's a wing change or if it's a tactical stop to try go to the end. We shall see, as he is obviously very far back down the pit lane first timer. There is a front wing being changed, yeah. We'll see where he comes out in comparison to Owais and Kuko. He looks like he'll be more than fine. So he should come out in 16th with ease. Yes. You'd assume the safety car will come in at the end of this lap. I think they caught them in sector 1 of the previous lap. I could be wrong. So, Phantom is your current race leader. He took the lead into turn 1 with a nice move. Gabri gave him the room, more than enough room as well. And Gabri down to P2. Well, Phantom, he has to be said, for a man that eats dinner for most of qualifying, is really able to get up there during a race. He did it last week. Was it last week? He definitely did in Portugal anyway. When I was commenting by myself last time, Phantom, with the alternate strategy, managed to find himself in a race-winning position. He ended up finishing 3rd, I think. But it's those kind of things that can, those just smart decisions, I guess, can change a race. So obviously everything neutralized for the next lap. We're going to go again, and then we will be underway for the start of lap 5. Yeah, no, I mean, it's hard to talk on safety cars. I'm sure anyone that's done it before knows. Just trying to waffle your way through it. But in case Kuko is watching, I will Leon picks. Okay. In case Kuko is watching, I will keep him updated on the scores of the Juventus game and the Liverpool game, because I am watching that in the background. Well, I'm not watching it. I have my full attention on this screen, but the other screen is Liverpool against Bologna. But why watch any of that when you've got Div 2 coverage right here on the F1 Total YouTube, as more position changes, but obviously giving it back. Oh, they all crawl their way through the 2 long straights. Well, this isn't really much of a straight, but it is a DRS straight. It's quite a very curved straight. And obviously safety car will come in at the end of this lap. Phantom Fox will take us away. And first up, is it? Yeah, Bernardino has damage for sure. Pub Dog? Yeah. Do they both had the same damage? Yeah, they both have damage. Jeez. That is a McLaren disaster class. At least one of them should have pinned. I had minor damage myself on Saturday, and it was impossible to stay with the train. The best option would have been to pit. You had a free safety car. But anyway, Phantom getting ready to go. He obviously has to wait for that safety car to go in, and then after that it is up to him to decide when he thinks is best to go. Can he catch Gabriel and get the launch he needs? And will Gabri be able to stay right with him? And he's gone now. Gabri can't really say he's been caught napping. He's right there. A person you can say he's been napping. Pub Dog. Will that front ring be a factor? Who knows? But he's already lost the rest. This will be a struggle for the McLarens. You can see the time lost there, having already. Meanwhile, at the back, this is definitely not the optimal way to go through, but geez, Mihai getting past Pico, further ahead, Sean. It is impossible to keep up everything. What is going on? Will we have a change for the lead at the front of the field? No. Yeah, I think the best thing for me to do is try. Oh, there's contact in the back. I think Mihai is... I'm not sure what happened there. He has gotten damage in the process, whatever happened. And meanwhile, Gabri and Sully, wheel to wheel. Sully has damage. Everyone has damage. Gee, does anyone not have damage in this race? You really would have thought some of them would pit under safety car. I don't understand the decision to not take the free stop. But anyway, Phantom doing his job on this restart. Gabri chasing him in the Ferrari. Mihai making moves on Pinky. His main moves on both championship protagonists this lap. I'm not sure if Pinky is struggling. He struggled the entire race, has to be said. I mean, obviously, Mihai's into it, but Mihai, Pinky, obviously started 7th, and he has dropped, and he has lost. He's 4 seconds off the next car. 4. That is horrible. As we'll definitely see some moves at the front of the field. Phantom on, like it's impossible to defend without DRS. I doubt, yeah, not even using DRS here. So that easy for them. No other moves being made for the back, but Action Rick and Owise must have made a mistake. He's lost time and a lot of it. Now Action Rick and Pinky not able to pass his teammate. You'd think there would be potential team orders there at Alpine. Obviously, Pinky needs to get a move on. He's got to try and catch even just 10th. Because Kuko is not looking like points are even in the question right now, but neither is Pinky. And I think Kuko would be happy if the race ended the way it is. But his championship lead is still very much intact. 11 points going into the final race. That's a big ask for any driver to make up on the final day. You need a miracle. Well, not a miracle, but you'd need a loss. So now Gabri obviously leading us after that overtake down towards the chicane. Obviously the only chicane on the track since the re-layout of this track, where obviously it used to be chicane right here, as you can see the right kink there. And then, yeah, you can see it there. Obviously doesn't take a genius to know that it's been since redone. Probably for the better. That was a very tough chicane to manage. And Sully and Phantom in the background. I mean, you saw it yourself, but meanwhile, further back, look at Dylan getting on the outside line. They're having to go back to the inside, outside. People swapping and everywhere. Look at this wheel to wheel from Marcelio and Sean. Marcelio forced off the track. Questions may have to be had after the race about that one. Meanwhile, Dylan and Pub Dog. Dylan is no stranger to that position last week on Saturday. He got punted by, and hang on a second, for the lead of the race. Wheel to wheel through the third sector. Gabri has to concede as Sully takes the lead. An interesting spot to overtake. I am sorry I missed it. But Sully maybe even caught Gabri out of it. I'm not sure. But anyway, he takes the lead of this Grand Prix. So we have had 3 different drivers lead a lap of this Grand Prix, and we are only on lap 8. As for anyone that cares, Liverpool go 1-0 up through, hang on now, it is McAllister from a Salah assist, and I know absolutely don't care. Oh, we have a yellow flag for Marcelio. Marcelio has spun. Meanwhile, further here, Gabri, is he close enough to go for it? He's going to go for it. No, he's not. He has completely faked me out there. Yeah, no, absolutely no one cares, but I have Salah captain in my Champions League fantasy team. What has happened to Leon? Nightmare for him, he's lost position. Now under pressure from Lanky Brown. And he has now lost another position. Owise gets past Marcelio back further down the field. Further up Picks and Bazooka. Good position, so do the McLaren. It is, Jesus. Everyone's from position, it's impossible to keep up. It is tough being a director of the camera here. And no, in real life there's no excuses, there's never this much action in real life. As Dylan dives into the pits. An early stop, has to be said, especially since we hit the safety car. Maybe trying a big undercut. there's no wing change, so yeah, this is a tactical maneuver from Dylan to pit this early. He's got to hope there's no safety car, at least until the others pit. He might gain track position, but his tyres will definitely be older later on. So can Sully hold on to this race lead? Gabri gaining, coming to the inside, and that looks to be an easy move for the Ferrari as they swap positions once more. This four-way battle for the win. A four-way battle for the win looks like it's going to go. Look at this. Sully coming back at Gabri. Gabri got a poor run through the chicanes, and Phantom Fox wants to get in on the action. I think he's going to try around the outside, you know, but I don't think he's got the grip. No, but Sully does take the lead of the race, and nice. And once again, another position change at the front of the field. Pump Dog, the first driver to get a penalty in this Grand Prix on lap 9. I presume they were battling though, wheel to wheel, so it might have been that they pushed each other off. Look at that, this is what you want. 4 cars battling for the win. You know they're going to overtake each other. That's what Div 2 is about. No one's sitting back like F1 Esports, taking it easy. It's just not what you do here. No sense is put into it, and that's why we love Div 2. It is just pure chaos, and we love it. Gabri was very close to Sully going through there, but obviously no need to make a move when he has the DRS here. Sean Mull and Lucky Bear go wheel to wheel further back. I think I've missed it now, but yeah. Jesus. And Gabri, will he be close enough to make a move? He's going to. Apologies to Mike once again. Marcelio pits. Sean and Leon. Leon losing. Leon tries to stick himself. Oh, contact. Not really anywhere anyone can do there. He's taking as tight a line as he can with that line. He obviously likes around on the outer part of the track. So we've got battles pretty much all over this track. And before this race, you definitely wouldn't have said Pinky 17, Kuko 18. Mental, absolutely mental. And Mercedes obviously not far behind. Leon pits for the Haas team. Let's go back further up the field to the front, where we assume Gabri will at least be close. And yeah, he's pulling to the inside line. These moves are happening pretty much every lap. It's quite easy as Kuko down to 19th place. Dead last. Wow. And Pinky not even close to taking advantage of this. We've got a spinner in O-wise. He looks to be getting underway himself. And these guys are doing pretty well, keeping it clean. Obviously their pit stops will come soon enough. Absolutely no idea where they'll feed out. It will probably be between Dylan and O-wise if I was to guess. That could be completely wrong, but that would be my guess. Look how close Sully and Gabri are going to his final sector. As Edwin goes into the pits, questions could be asked on whether he cut the line there, but I'm not going to be the one to judge. They're going to let fly Pix is out of the race, and we got a safety car. Right as Edwin pits, that is terrible for him. He has been done in horribly. That is terrible for him. He was right with him. He was just patiently waiting, and he went for the undercut. As the safety car comes out, it happened with me. I pitted on Saturday, and the safety car came out. Now, he could still easily recover. He shouldn't lose too much. I don't know if they'll lose much, to be fair. There's a big gap between him and Bernardino. Although Bernardino is a lot closer now. I presume they're backing off for Delta reasons. Yeah, another full course, caution here as we've got the first retirement of this Grand Prix. It is picked. And yeah, good news for Kuko and Pinky, has to be said. Very good news for him. Them. Always come. I'm not sure what happened with him and Pinky or Kuko. I cannot get names straight today. I'm gonna blame the fact that I am not feeling the best. That is my excuse. We will see probably everyone in. Everyone that hasn't pitted for sure. And maybe some more. I'd say a good few will get penalties from this, or at least warnings, which will obviously be illegal because it is a broken pit lane and has been for years. Sean gets the penalty, yep. There you go. His third warning. Can't afford another now, but that is definitely removable. It's in the pit lane. As I said, broken for years now. I don't know how they haven't fixed it. As Pix leaves the session, I'm not surprised. So, Edwin manages to actually make a position because of the double stack at Williams. Dylan's undercut allows him to jump into 5th place. Obviously on older tires, we'll check the difference. 4 laps of the difference. Edwin, oh yeah, he did the lap ago, yeah. Sean in 8th despite doing him 2 stops is very impressive. Pinky, the only driver yet to stop. He has done 3 stops in just 13 laps. So I assume Pinky's just waiting a little longer to get better tyre advantage because obviously he's not going to catch this lap. It's not going to come in this lap. He's near the back anyway. So, it's really anyone's game at the moment. Like, obviously, Gabri, Sully, Edwin, and Phantom have been at the front for this entire Grand Prix. Dylan entering the mix on those older tyres. We will see if he can stay with the train. Obviously, Bernardino and Pub Dog lost out because they lost out at the start of the safety car reset the first time because of their wing damage. But as we said, Sully also had that wing damage. I'm not even sure if he's repaired it. I will have a look when it eventually zooms in. We will get a gauge of what the situation with his wing is. That looks to be fixed. Could be another reason why Phantom lost out to Edwin. Speaking of Kuko, he is down in 18th. Pinky has not pit. I think they're driving an AI, to be honest. I think they're watching the match. I have a feeling they're just watching their respective Liverpool and Juventus matches. I do not think they care. There's no way they wouldn't have pit by now. Hello, Pluhion? I probably butchered it, but thank you for the compliment. I'm obviously cheering for Edwin and Pix. Pix obviously has DNF'd, unfortunately, but he was showing promise throughout the race before that, and has shown decent pace throughout the last few weeks. He's been up there fighting for good points, and he hasn't finished there, but he's been up there, and yeah, showing potential that maybe next season he could get some better points throughout the season. Who knows? It's Div 2, it's just so unpredictable. Like, it's anyone's to take at any race, any time. You just don't know. It's such an evenly packed field, and that is what makes this division great. Like, it's just that unpredictable. It's like the championship in England. No one knows what's going to happen. They know it's going to be good, and that is Division 2. No one knows what's going to happen here, but we know 99% of the time we will have a good race to look at. As Gabri prepares to get us underway for the second time from South Gabri starts, it'll be the third start of this race, obviously including the original lights out. As it goes now, Sully not really caught napping, but a decent getaway for Gabri, who will take us away down the home straight into turn 1. Everything looking good, as always gets a penalty right towards the back. He's obviously butchered his restart, really. Pinky losing out to Leon. He must be an AI. He must be. Yeah, that is an AI if I've ever seen one. This has to be real. Like, I'm sorry, there's no way they're driving this shit. Kind of annoying, but they are. Marcelio looking to get a switchback here. I think Leon dived on the inside. Marcelio gets the switchback and gets back ahead. I'm wondering if yeah, he's going to send it again down the inside. That's a terrible view. Oh, just about keeps in the track. And Marcelio really given a tight. He's just sitting behind the couch. And here comes Marcelio back again. This is just a battle for 14th, but everything matters here. Tries to dummy Leon into a mistake, but nothing doing yet. He's going to have to hold off for now, as we've got the chasing pack for the lead. It has to be said, look how close this is. Edwin and Sully and Phantom right there as well. Dylan is staying, so is Suzuka, so is Peter Bedina, so is Sean. Like you're just on the edge of the DRS, he's gone wide. That could cost him big time. Pinky into the pit, so yeah, his AI probably hits him. Look at this, like I'm really doing my best on Waffle here. It's great racing though, it has to be said. Further back players are Likey Brown. Oh, they've had him. Oh, that is just unfortunate. I think Pub Dog was on the outside, but their wheels have just collided, and it's one of those where they just force you off. Nothing you can do about it, really. It's always annoying when it happens, though. They'll be fuming with each other, for sure. Oh, Leon got over. He got past actually, I think. I was going to say, look how close Sean is to Bernardino. It is an 8-way train all the way to the top of the field. Look at Sean with fast lap at the back of the field. Further back, Pump Dog down into turn 1, gets us Lucky Bird there, but no, bails out of continuing through turns 2 and 3 and 4. And has Sully lost DRS here? No, he's just hung on, but he is going to lose 2 positions in the process. And this time we're going to have a look at Edwin. No, Edwin is going to be the one in front here. Contact made. Will Edwin have DRS? He should. Oh, he's ran wide. Further back, there's everything happening at the moment. Contact between Marcelio and Actuate. Yeah, Marcelio ghosts in the process from it. Good got picks. Obviously his AI. side by side, Lanky, Brown and Flavors. Flavors without a setup, that has to be said. He has done very well so far. It is so hard to race when you were doing no setup. Obviously, he had a quality ban, retired too quick, not putting his setup on. As the lap times keep tumbling, as the track gets better and quicker. So wheel to wheel in turn 1 there, nearly. They push each other through. Bazooka's lost DRS in the process. And Dylan, he's on the board as well with this top 4. So we could be back to the top 4 if Dylan doesn't get in. And he's got no DRS either. He has lost the DRS train. So this DRS train for the lead is now just 4 cars. It's fine margins, but they'll prove big. They will prove huge. As Sully gets past Phantom, obviously not fighting each other as teammates. They're probably just going to let each other through when they're close. It looks like he's already lost. There really needs to be a quicker way to get through us. Actually, I looked for it, but no way of getting that stopped and around Oasis Aston Martin. Further up the field. Bazooka passes Bernardino, but Bernardino has the better run. Ah. It is looking like we've got a forward battle for the win, a forward battle for 5th to 8th, and a 3-way battle to finish off the points. So nothing in this top 10 is decided. Absolutely nothing. And we've got 11 laps including this one 11 laps including this one to find out the final results here. As further ahead, Edwin and Sully swap positions. They're a lot closer together now. Obviously DRS is a huge factor. Look at the exit Edwin gets there. The track that he got, he wasn't able to do anything with it. Sully though, could he go for the race lead? We're going to have a look from the helicopter cam. They're going to go wheel to wheel through the long left-hander. It's a better line for Sully, but there's better grip on the outside as you enter the second phase, and you can see that. Sully, though, not able to quite get ahead. It's so close. It's such a weird corner. As unfortunately for Kuko, Juventus have conceded. So that is well worth not racing for your championship. As we got a yellow flag in sector 3, that is for Marcelio. He has dropped it. Benjamin Sesko scoring against Juve. You know, you can always rely on me to get your football updates mid-race. I've got my priorities straight here. Football and Div 2. What a combo. As well, we see a change from lead. Sully looking to the outside line. He's going to try it. He hasn't stopped. He's going to get through. And meanwhile, Edwin's going to get through. Gabri probably thought about getting DRS and overtake again, but he... Edwin and Gabri now wheel to wheel. Gabri's going to slot here into second, and Willie Edwin's going to fight around the outside. They're going to be wheel to wheel throughout here. But Edwin eventually has to force his way behind. And now Edwin and Phantom going wheel to wheel. Oh, so close between the two. And look at that, they're not giving it up. As they still go side by side, Edwin eventually keeps that P3. And all of that, we saw a net change of 1. Only Sully and Gabri actually overtook across that entire thing. But providing entertainment at the front of the field, lap after lap. Sully, Gabri, Edwin and Phantom all want this race win. One of them will not finish on the podium. And that is very undeserving for whoever that is, because all 4 deserve this podium as it stands. They've been at the front, battling each other for the win. this entire race. And yeah, at least one of them's gonna have to suffer the fate of not getting a podium. It could be more. We don't know. We could see incidents. We could see safety cars for further back incidents. We don't know. As further back, Riverdino looks like he was gonna go for a move further. Ah, fuck. Likey Brown. Flavors and Leon fighting for P11. It's very hard to do the camera work with this. I'm very sorry. They still go wheel to wheel through here. But I think Leon with the DRS, yeah, he'll get ahead. Mihai and Owais for the back. Mihai getting ahead into 13th. As with just 8 laps. 8 laps including the one we're about to start. Let's have a look at the biggest gainers from this race have been Leon from the back in his currently P11 and Bazooka. So both Haas drivers are the biggest winners of this race. The biggest losers obviously Pinky and Kuka. Why is losing 5 as well. Yeah. Oh no, we need that. There we go. Further back to Leon and Flavors once again, wheel to wheel. Switch to turn 1 as well. Kuko and Pinky's AI battling out for the last positions. They will be lapped, he says. They will. Ooh. Hang on a second. Oh, sorry. That is. Yeah. I've got a yellow flag, and that is for who? I did not see who. I was focusing on the AI battle, and yeah, I got a little. I was not focusing. This Leon and Flavors battle has been going on for a couple of laps now, and look at that, the grip Flavors has on the inside line. They're going to be wheel to wheel throughout this section. If it shows us it, there we go. Leon though stays ahead, having that inside line does help through the corners. That battle will go on though. And look, Flavors down the inside too, the Latifi corner. Don't think he was expecting that. And it's now a 5-way battle for P11. Not much happening at the front at the moment, but obviously as the laps progress, people are going to get more patient as they are now lapping Pinky and Kuko. I thought there was a glitch. No, it's Ferrari normally see at the front. One is now being lapped for watching Juventus. And you know, obviously that's your club. But did you need to bother racing in the first place and do the? It's not for me to decide. Me personally, I would have just not shown up if my team was fine. I didn't bother doing the quali. But at the same time, then Pinky may have just gone and raced himself. And Dylan getting overtaken by Bernardino. Leon has lost a number of positions there. He's going to lose another hit, actually, Rick. I'm not sure what's happened there. Further up, Owais and Flavors. Owais getting through. Flavors could be under pressure from Mihai, his teammate. But Mihai not able to get through for now. And if you look at the front of this field, 9-10 separates the front two. Edwin lost DRS here. He has lost DRS. That could be crucial. This could become a 2-way fight now, as he doesn't really have much DRS. He's going to be under pressure from Phantom. He's going to take him with ease. Going to try and reconnect the chains, but it won't be enough. There's obviously Gabby using his DRS. And I think this could be a 2-way battle for the win between Sully and Gabry now. Pub Dog, Dylan, Bernardino all near each other here. Shy camera. Oh, Dylan though squeezing through, pushes him off, and we are really not being treated to the good cameras here. And look at this, Lanky Brown wants in on the action. Pub Dog down to 9th. Got a yellow flag for Marcelio. And he is going again. No safety car. No late safety car shenanigans to spice up the end of this Grand Prix. That would have brought some unreal entertainment, as everyone would have been just scrapping for the last 3 laps or so. Oh, sorry. That is the nose. So, Sully leads Gabri. We've got 5 laps to go. And Phantom, obviously not that far behind. He's tried his best to stay with them. Edwin doing enough to stay with Phantom easily enough. He'll have the DRS. Gabri will have the DRS on Sully. Will he be close enough to make any moves? Will he want to make a move? Further back though, Pub Dog, unlikely Brown. It's done for the lead. A nice DRS pass. And we've got Marcelio's out. He's crashed. It's a safety car. We've got a safety car with 5 laps to go in this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I know some of you are getting flashbacks. I know some of you are. It's not at the same corner. We've got a light safety car in Abu Dhabi. But unfortunately, none of the championship protagonists are in the fight to claim it, make it their own, get some crucial points. I am curious though, who's third? Sully is third, 48 behind. If he wins this Grand Prix, he is still mathematically within a chance. He would need a miracle, but he would give himself a fighting chance. Gabri is already out. So is Sean, who's in 4th. So it's only Sully of these drivers. Gabri and Sully stay out. What are they doing? Phantom and Edwin pit, obviously. Oh, Sean nearly bidding it in the pit lane. Bermudinho pit. Dylan pit. That's a penalty. Lanky Brown pit. Bazooka just about makes it. Jeez. People struggling to stop it into the pit lane here. Flavors into the pit. This is interesting. Look at this, everyone's pitting. Obviously, you're going to pit. 3 drivers have stayed out. Then race leaders and Pub Dog. Edwin is gotten. Oh, Edwin, no. 10 seconds for crossing the white line. That's unforgivable. Under a safety car, there's no need. He obviously did it in the first one. It doesn't matter. It gives you a warning on the first one. And he's paid the price for doing it once again. And that's basically his points over. He's a man that could have been fighting for this win, obviously being the second of the soft runners. I have to say, I give this race to Phantom right now. He would be the favourite on the fresh softs against what lap medium or hard? 13 lap difference and 2 tyre compound in the difference. They don't stand a chance. They saw Monza last week. They saw the carnage it caused. The hard runners, the ones that were further back, gained. The ones like Sean, who was down in about 6th, he stayed out and on track finished 2nd. I know he finished about 6th, that depends, but he finished 2nd on track because not everyone was able to overtake it, and it was a complete carnage. But if you're Gabri and Sully, why are you not pitting? Especially Sully. Sully saw Gabri not pit and decided to do the same. He's got to pit opposite if he doesn't. If Gabri does follow him in. I really don't see it. If they could prove me wrong, we're going to be in at the end of this lap. And we'll have 2 racing laps. So, like, it's not like there's much time for them to, sorry, like to see that again. Yeah, there's not much time for them to lose it, but with the tyre difference, it's just, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why you'd risk it. But the one thing I will say, I've just noticed, we've got Pinky and Kuko in the way. That could be huge. I'm not sure what the rule is in the league on overtaking lapped cars on restarts, because obviously you get a 5-second penalty if you do. But, yeah. We will be in this lap. Phantom, if he's to win this race, has to overtake. And obviously the 2 lap guys, but they'll get out of the way. If they don't get out of the way quick, they'll get out of the way as soon as the restart happens. He'll get through. He's either got the firm penalty and hope gets removed. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure the rule, or just wait and minimize time loss, because obviously he has the tire advantage. It's not like he's going to lose. So it might honestly help him having that little buffer. So Sully aggressively weaving those tires. He needs them warm there. Those hard tires again, yeah, they're impossible to warm up. The soft tires are way easier to warm up. Yeah, baffling decisions. But we will see. Gabri will get us underway for the final time in this Grand Prix. We'll have 2 laps to decide the winner here in Abu Dhabi. Sully needs to win for his championship to stay alive. And that's very much possible. And we will take you through every single second of this 2 laps. Gabri waiting and waiting and waiting. Now decides to go. I'm not going to catch anyone off guard there, but obviously what is Phantom going to do? He's got lap cars in the way. He's not overtaking any of them yet. Now they get out of the way, but it's not helped. Now he's still DRS, which is very important. So nothing happening through turn 1, but obviously not many moves do happen in turn 1. The most notable one of the race for then, obviously. Oh wait, that's a lap car. Oh wait, wheel to wheel action. We do actually. Mihai in action break. Wheel to wheel. Mihai getting through, barging through. Phantom up to 3rd, back on the podium. His fresh tires. But here comes Pump, like he's not going to be able to break him, surely. Yeah. And Edwin wants in on this too. Look at that. He's being forced the wrong way around. He's going to get through. Phantom up to P3. Sully. He's not going to want to give this up, obviously, if he wants a chance at this title. But Phantom's tires are in so much more of a better condition right now. Sean himself is up to 5th. Pump Dog falling down the grid. And he's going to continue to fall down that grid with those tires. Dylan on his way past now. Side by side through. Oh, he's not going to get a move in. Bernardino nearly into the back. Dylan needs to get past right now, really, if he has a chance. Gabri's pinned it! Oh my god, Gabri! He's dropped it. The Williams swap position. Sully doesn't care. Leon has the fastest lap. He's in 11th. Sully, is he going to protect the win for Phantom here? Oh, nothing to decide here, but Gabri bottling it for Ferrari. Ferrari's not going to score here. Phantom, Fox and Sully 1-2 as it stands. It may not stay like that, but they're going to score huge points here. Dylan pumped on wheel to wheel out of the corner. I think Dylan has it done with the DRS obviously in the fresher tyres. Is there any moves being made at the front of the field? Doesn't look like it. Further back though, there could be lots of... Oh, the McLaren. Oh, I don't even know which one that was. Look for a move. It's all carnage. They're all sweeping through. I got to go back to the front here. This is the last chance. Edwin to the inside. Edwin's going to take P2 off Sully. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough for the win. Oh, he does have the 10-second penalty, of course. Absolute mayhem here towards the end of this Grand Prix. As you expect, with tyre disadvantage for the hard runners. And Sully looks like he can hold on to P2. Spain was the last time that did that happen. I'm not sure if it happened for any team since. And Bernardino and Bazooka final corner. Oh my god, it's an absolute send. Meanwhile, further ahead, I couldn't even look at it because of that. I'm so sorry. Phantom wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Sully breaks home with Williams 1-2. Sean finishes at the podium. Bazooka. Wow. Flavors. A man who has no setup. He didn't want to race. He has finished P6. P6. That's insane. Well done, Flavors. And look at that. I skipped it. I said look at that and skipped it. Our race results from the penultimate round. Phantom Fox and Sully complete a 1-2 for Williams. That is absolutely huge. Huge in the constructor standings because they were 39 points behind going into this race. They're going to go 4 points clear going to the final race of the season. All because of Gabriel's spin. Sean completes the podium for Sauber. Bazooka manages to shoot up to 4. Flavors from 17th to 6th with no setup. Bernardino 7th. Lanky Brown 8th. Pumdog 9th. Leon finishing the points in 10th. P11. Edwin P12. Mihai P13. Gabri 14th. Not good for him. Actually 15th. Kuko, Pinky not racing for this whole race. Marcelio and picks the 2. DNF. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I. Unbelievable. I have to reiterate it. Phantom Fox, your winner there. And a Williams 1. Wow. I mean, if that doesn't make you want to tune in next week for the finale, 11 points separates Finky and Kuko in the driver's standings. That is going to be a pretty far-fetched. Obviously, Pinky needs to win, realistically. Pinky win fast lap, or win and just hope that Kuko gets 4th. It's very doable with this league. You've seen it before. Then obviously the construction standings, if nothing changes, of course, Williams will take the lead of the standings by 4 points, despite being 39 behind and going into this Grand Prix. Wow, I mean, yeah, what a race we've had here. I hope you have all enjoyed. And next week, the finale of Div 2 Season 14 in Japan, the Suzuka Circuit. An old finale, obviously, in real life. Not as much, not anymore. It was quite early in the season this year. Pretty sure it's been an opener as well. I could be wrong. But yeah, that is our venue for the finale of season 14. Will it be Pinky, or will it be Kuko? Will it be Williams? Will it be Ferrari? It is anyone's to guess. And I and Felix will be back for the next race. We will see you there next race. Thank you and goodbye.